Hi guys, so I'm back. You've got me. I'm kind of a mess. I wasn't planning on doing a video today, but I'm doing a video because I've just heard about the second assassination attempt on President Trump. So the first thing I've already been saying stuff, but now I want to say the healing intentions are set for you folks, always, always, always. So if you so choose, please do stand in your power. Breathe that in, decree it for your highest and greatest good, only and always, right? And then I want to say, don't follow any emails, don't follow any links, don't follow anything from anyone in the comment section of my Rumble channel or my YouTube channel underneath the videos of anyone pretending to be me, soliciting you for anything. I'm not going to solicit you for anything. Everything that you need to find me, if you so choose, is in the description underneath this video. So I'm not going to be in the comment section soliciting you guys. I'm not going to solicit you guys. If you guys need me, you know where to find me. You can find me. Thirdly, I want to say, I believe the last video that I did was August 21st. And the very next day, my son's father died. And you haven't seen me since. Throughout the summer, I'm going to hold it together and get through this. Throughout the summer, my ex-husband, my son's dad, has been dying in increments from cancer. So he was a tough guy and a strong work ethic. And he pushed himself really. He wasn't well for a long time, and he pushed himself and worked hard, and then he couldn't, and he fell out of his truck. He drove tractor trailer, and he literally fell out of his truck that week from this cancer. No, it wasn't from the jabs. My ex-husband is very awake. Very, very awake. We spent a long time together, and he was very awake. In fact, when all of that started happening, he wanted to make sure that my son and I both had not taken those things. And of course, we hadn't. But so neither was he. He wasn't at all. The doctor said this has been growing inside of him for a very, very long time. And he hadn't felt good for a long time. He hadn't looked good for a long time. So when he was finally diagnosed, he was in the very late stages. And it was in his brain and his bones and his organs. And it's been a shitty summer. Heartbreaking, devastating, horrible. Just I can't explain all the feelings that I've had for my own sake, because how I'm impacted by his loss, right? And then on top of that, as a mother, watching my son suffer through this. It's just been rough. It's been really rough. So he passed away on the 22nd, and it's just been an emotional roller coaster, but his celebration of life was done this weekend, and so formally everything has taken place. And now that all those formalities have been done, it's time to breathe, and this is when the real grief will start to hit. So anyway, that's why you guys haven't seen me. I I really needed to support myself emotionally and support my son emotionally. And yeah, it's just been hard. It's been sad. It's been very sad. So anyway, that's why I haven't been on. All right, so I'm on today because of this news that I've just heard. I'll be honest, I haven't paid much attention to the world stage. I haven't really given two shits about it. My focus has really been based on Kenny and my son, and in my heart I've known we've got this. I just know we've got this. And I'm not really worried. I don't have any worries. I'm logical and I think about things. I do. I think about things, you guys. And I prepare myself for a scenario that I don't believe is going to happen, just to be mentally prepared for things. But I'm not at all worried. I'm really not. I'm really not. So I feel like we're so close to the finish line here that this is the time that we really need to project good stuff, right? So, you know, we've been told via the cards that there's going to be a series of events, that the path to September is going to look dire, and, you know, so this is the second assassination attempt on President Trump's life that's hit the media. We have the media talking about what's going on with the illegal immigrants and their behaviors in certain neighborhoods, and I'm not even going to say those things because I want this to go on to YouTube, but you all know what I'm talking about. So there's a lot of events, there's a lot of things that look dire, right? And we were told we were going to see things that look dire. And we were also told that we were going to be emotionally triggered, that they wanted to emotionally trigger us via the news and whatnot. And, you know, we've been told over and over and over again that the news is not for us. So, you know, as I look at this logically, right, I know that there have been a lot of assassination attempts on President Trump's life. And I know that those things weren't reported on. The mainstream media literally refuses or had refused to say anything. And, you know, for all I know, there might have been reasons. Maybe the Trump camp kept those things under wraps and they didn't want that to leak out. You know, I don't know. I'm not running the show here. But leak out into the mainstream, anyways, what I'm saying. But anyways, I know there have been a lot of attempts on his life in the past. So with the first attempt, we did get that it was an illusion. And now we've got the second attempt. So I want to take a look at that. So here's what I'm kind of thinking, you guys, as I look at all of this. I'm thinking if you have to show people that it might be time that they're showing people the things that have happened in the past, but they're showing them to them now in the present. Did I just make sense to you guys? I wonder if the events that mainstream is reporting on now happened in the past, but they're only now being reported on in the present. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's what I want to ask. I want to ask if that's true. So, only the truth is welcome here, only the truth is welcome here, only the truth is welcome here, right? We decree it, so it is, so be it, it is done. I always set all of my decrees, and I set the intentions for you folks for healing, and I I make sure my space is clear and call in my highest version of self, my creator, the creation of all in creation, that which loves all in creation. And my entire spiritual team, that which is here, guiding me, helping me, healing me, enlightening me on this journey that we call life. So I've called in all of my guides, my team, and I'm going to word this. I guess I'm going to word it just like that. So you guys, yesterday was, so right now we're calling this month September. And so yesterday in the month that we call September, on the day that we call the 15th, in the year that we call 2024, there were reports of an assassination attempt on the man that we call President Trump, right? President Donald John Trump. So there were reports on that hitting the media. And I want to know if what they reported on yesterday as happening, they said it happened yesterday. But what I want to know is, did it actually happen in the past? And it was being reported on yesterday. Okay, so that's what I'm asking. Did it actually happen in the past and they brought it into the light and reported on it, what we call yesterday, in the month that we call September, on the day that we call the 15th, in the year that we call 2024? Please and thank you. I'm going to shuffle them one more time and then I'm going to cut them. Yes. Yes. So, yes. So what they reported on yesterday actually happened in the past. And they brought it into the news yesterday. So it didn't actually happen yesterday. And we did get, with the last attempt, that it was also an illusion. So I want to ask, how am I going to word that one? Well, we got that it was an illusion. And so I think what they're doing, you guys, so rather than having to ask that, this is what I'm going to say. So I think what's happening is that, and I'm going to ask for yes or no on this. So I think what's happening right now is there are events that are taking place, or that are being told to us that they're taking place. These events actually happened in the past, but were not reported on. But they're coming into the light now. So they're genuine events that did happen, but they weren't reported on, and they're bringing that stuff into the light now. And I think that's all part of the art of war. And I believe it's a very important and significant piece of what the Alliance is doing to not only help wake people up, but also to show people the truth, bring the light to the dark. Shine light on the dark, should I say. So with one card, can you just tell me, is that the truth? Is this, is this a very important piece, them doing these things, to bring these things to light now, to help people understand and see what's been going on right along? Is that kind of the mindset? Please and thank you. Is that the plan? Yes. Another higher arcana card. So this is all part of the show, basically. I hate saying that, but this is all part of the show. This is more of that whole, how do I want to word it? It's like, there's a lot of things that have happened that were never reported on. Our media's been corrupt. Our government's been corrupt. There are all of these things that they've been doing for years and years and years in the dark. And now, in order to bring those things to the light, you guys, I think they're recreating the events of the past to show people, and this is what we're getting. We're getting yeses with that. To show people just all of these things that have been. So again, it's news for the normies, but not for us, okay? So now I'm going to ask, because, you know, the other thing that they're doing, I am just moving the cards out of the way so they're not in my way. The other thing that they're doing is they're like really showing kind of, they're showing the Secret Service as sort of the idiots. I think I just saw, when I was getting the phone ready to do this, I think I saw that on YouTube, Dan Bongino was just getting ready to do a live, and I think it said, is there a mole in the Secret Service? So I think that's what they're doing. They're showing, they're going to show the corruption that has been in the Secret Service, that has been in every section of every system that's in place. So there's going to be more, right? More events. We've been told that. But now we've gone through a couple more, so I'll ask, right? You want me to ask? I want to ask. All right, so since the last time you had told us that, since the last time that we got that there would be more events, there have been more events. So here I'm sitting, it's the month that we call September, on the day that we call the 16th, in the year that we call 2024. And I am asking, do we have more events to come? You know, as far as what we'll be seeing on the world stage, will we be seeing more events to come? Please and thank you. One more shuffle and I'll cut them. Will we be seeing more events? Oh yes, we're going to see more events, you guys. Yeah, in the physical, in physicality, like in the journey. There's more events to come. Okay. All right. So, you know, that was three good questions, I thought. And what I want to do now is I want to, picking up those cards, so I want to get a little story around President Trump. I want you to just show me in a 7-card spread his pathway and the story around him. We're looking for how safe he is, you know, things like that. Please, thank you. What you deem important for us to know. Please and thank you. So I'm going to shuffle them a couple more times, and then I'll cut them, and we'll do the 7-card spread where we get to see his pathway and the story around him. And remember, guys, that first card up that represents him, right? So that first card up is going to represent him, and then story around him and the pathway. All right, so let's see. His pathway is, you know, he's got many tools, and there's got to be quite an illusion around him right now, here in this physical journey. And this illusion has to be there. It's strategic, okay? So, you know, let me finish. All right. Can you see him? I think you guys can see him. If I bring him down just a tad. There you guys go. All right. So, who is Donald Trump? Well, right now, he's having to be the magician. All right. So, he's having to, you know, be the dark character, bringing forth all of this stuff. All of this stuff has to come out around him. All of this stuff has to come out around him. And, you know, so it's like what we was just saying. All of this dark stuff that has happened over the years now has to be brought forth into the light. And that's all happening, you guys, with 17. Okay? So 17 is going to be revealing all of the things that has been going on with Donald Trump and how he's had to be this magician maneuvering all of this. All right, so across from that, a good portion of his journey is behind him, right? So a lot of what we're seeing here, all of these things that are coming out and being revealed, they're behind him already, okay? So though we're seeing these, though 17 is bringing these forward, even though we're seeing them now, they're behind him, and he's actually working on new stuff that will probably be presented later as well. And, you know, it's very celebratory, you guys. It's very celebratory. So there has to be a lot of illusion around him right now. The magician, right? There has to be all this illusion around him right now in this physical journey. And it's very strategic, but he's winning, you guys. With this, it's like he's gone in, he's got most of them swords, and he's run out. He's winning. This is a winning card. So, you know, it is what it is. He's having to, all of this stuff that has gone on that he's had to deal with is having to come out and be brought into the light. And 17 is bringing that into the light. But it's all behind him. So we should be celebrating, because actually what he's doing is he's working on new stuff. This stuff is in the past, but we're seeing it being brought into the light by 17. The Alliance. We're seeing it being brought into the light now in the present by 17. Does that make sense to you? So, and we should be celebrating, because there's new stuff that he's working on as we're finding out the old stuff, as that's being brought into the light, the old stuff. There's new stuff that he's working on, being worked on in this physical journey that's worth celebrating. So can we just get a little story around these two cards, please? The new stuff that's worth celebrating, please. New stuff. Wow. Holy crap, you guys. All right. So the new stuff. So working on technologies, because this is like my, this is my alliance card too. It's like my good military card, right? So working on technologies, working fiercely and nobly with strength to tame the beast, save the children, create a healthy, happy world. The sun also represents the children. Developing something financially that's better, gold-backed, and ending a battle. Ending a battle. So a lot of things that you can read into this, right? So working on new technologies, fiercely fighting the war to tame the beast, to save the children, bring in a gold-backed system, and bring in technologies to heal people and end this like illness and this battle that's been ongoing. So did I read that clearly? Yeah, so with the swords, technologies, and the war, with the strength card to tame the beast that we've been at war with for a while, with the sun card to save the children, bring in the gold, create happiness, warmth, health with all of those sunflowers, right? And end the sickness and the suffering in this physical journey. So did I just read that correctly, please and thank you? With one card, did I read that correctly to them, please and thank you? So lots of positive stuff happening, you guys. While they show us the past, now in the present. Lots of positive stuff happening. While they show us the past, now in the present. Does that make sense? Yes. Yes, so I read that correctly. And really fresh things, you guys, with this Page of Swords. Fresh. Fresh new things. Fresh new technologies. Fresh new ideas. Fresh new things to give us strength. And, you know, with that Page of Swords, fresh ideas. See how there's like a little ring around his head? That's like the crown opening up. That's like the universe opening up the crown. And then, of course, he's a page. He's got fresh, young energy. That sword driven by air. That's technology. That's ideas. That's thoughts, words, actions. Driven by air. That's like you, it's like you woke up. You've got all these fresh ideas. And it's a whole new start, right? It's fresh. You stand up. It's like you just woke up, right? And you've got all of this passion, and you're a warrior for your new ideas, and you're a warrior for what's going on, and you're righteously bringing forth all of these fresh new things. So, I mean, there's a lot of passion in what he's doing right now. So yeah, not only did I read that to you correctly, but these are fresh things that we probably haven't heard of, you know, fresh ideas, things that make him feel passionate. And I'm sure 17, and I mean, because it's not just him, right? This is a group effort to clean up the world and save humanity. It's a group effort. It's not just him. He's the front man, but yeah, this is passionate, new things. So with that card, did I bring through all the messages that you would want me to bring through with that card as the answer, please and thank you. There's always a message in every card, you guys. Always a message in every card. Wait. One more shuffle, you guys, then I'll cut them. Oops. Yep, I brought through all of the messages. That would be my yes with my High Priestess. And now what they're telling you is, you know, there's a huge balance being held between the dark and the light to bring forth prosperity. And it's going to be uncomfortable for a while, you guys. It's going to be uncomfortable because there is this battle that's going on between the dark and the light. But what sits what sits behind her is prosperity and abundance. It's good stuff. It's life. It's bearing fruit, right? So, yeah, right now there's this whole battle going on to bring forth all of this good stuff, the balance between the dark and the light. And it's going to be a little uncomfortable. The high priestess can be a little uncomfortable, right? But what we're getting is the discomfort. Really, it's only uncomfortable because it's being presented now. The truth is, it all happened in the past. Does that make sense? I hope so. So yeah, all good stuff. All good stuff. With that being said, you guys, I'm gonna get off here. I think that really was the most important things to find out. I mean, I believe we've got this. I think we're good. I believe that in my heart. And the cards just kind of validated everything right there, right? So, good stuff coming ahead. It's just that right now in the present, we're being shown the past. So what they're working on in the present will be shown in the future. Does that make sense to you? In fact, I'll even pull a card, right? So all good things are coming our way. It's just that right now in the journey, in the physical journey that we're living in, the appearance of things are, we're viewing things in present day that already happened in the past. And so what's happening in the present day right now, we'll get to view in the future. This is what we're being told. So hang in there, you guys. Hang in there. And so now I just want to pull a card and see what the universe wants to leave us all with, right? So as we close out the reading and with the messages that we've gotten, what would you like to leave us with? Do you think that we can benefit from knowing some insight, some clarity, some advice? What is, with one card, what would you like to leave us with? All right, be the warrior, right? So be the warrior. This is like a wake up. This really is. It's like that crown just opened up. The universe came in. Put those birds up there, right? Kind of opened that crown chakra. And then it's like you're reborn. You wake up, you're fresh, right? And all of your old ideologies and all of that ego and all of your ideas kind of go to the wayside because you've just been delivered something via the universe. You're getting those downloads. And you feel passionate about it. So you draw up your sword, right? And now you're the warrior with all of these fresh ideas and thoughts, and your ego's been cleaned up, and it's like being reborn. And so they're reminding us to maintain that fresh, keep opening ourselves up, keep moving out that ego, keep being the warriors. But also they're reminding us that this is happening for others too. So they want us to continue to wake up, continue our healing, move our ego aside, open our crown chakras, get our downloads, be passionate, be the warriors, kind of be reborn again, right? And in this, they're also reminding us that a lot of what we're living through is to bring this upon for like everybody, right? For everybody. So we're living through some interesting times. I feel like they might want to say just a little bit more around that. So I'm only going to do a couple of cards, you guys. And then we're going to cut out. But be the warrior. Keep moving that ego aside. Keep listening to source. Keep being passionate. Allow yourself to, because even though we all think, oh, we're awake, we don't know everything, you guys. And you can't know everything. And there's always more work to do, right? Yeah. And we should always be questioning what we think we know. So with that said, I'll pull 2 more cards so that you can talk a little bit more, because I think that's what you wanted to do. Feels that way. Be strong, you guys. Tame the beast. Ground heaven into earth. Right? We get strength. Ground heaven into earth. Tame the beast. Be strong. Be the warrior. You know, celebrate, because good things are coming. Good things are coming. Rejoice. Rejoice. You know, rejoice. We're saving the kids. Be the warrior for the kids. Be the warrior for the truth. Tame that beast. Keep taming our own beast. You know, be the warrior. Good stuff is coming. Very good stuff is coming. Yeah, don't be too focused on what's going on down here. Look up. The universe is bringing us gifts. So that's what they want to say. You know, stand up, be fresh, keep moving that ego out. Don't get caught up into the fear porn. Keep listening to the highest guidance. Use your intuition. Be that warrior. Stand, you know, move the ego away. Ground heaven into earth. Tame that beast. Be strong. Know that good things are coming. You know, we're saving the children. Things are changing. Things are changing. The universe is bringing gifts. Don't focus on the illusions of what they put in front of you. Don't stay focused on these emotional triggers that they're putting in front of you. Look up. See what the universe is bringing in for gifts. Open that crown. See what the universe is giving you for downloads. Okay, you guys? So on that note, I love you all. Sorry I haven't been on. You know, it's life. Life happens to us. And when you only have so much free time and your family needs you, and you need you to remain strong and be able to move through things, you have to make choices, prioritize, right? So, got to take care of my animals, got to take care of my home, got to take care of myself, got to run my business, you know, got to be there for my clients, got to be there for my family. And then, you know, got to take care of myself and the emotional turmoil that this summer brought. In those spare moments when I would have been doing readings for you, honestly, I've been trying to take care of myself and support my son. So I'm back. I'm still obviously needing to support myself and emotionally support my son. We're in a different phase of things now, though. You all know, I'm sure most of you guys know, what it's like to watch your loved ones go. That's the tough stuff. You know, that's the tough stuff. And then the weeks after, depending on how fast you can get everything together for the closure period of things. And now we're into the grieving period of things. We've been grieving all summer, but you guys all know. We've all been here. We've all been here before. Most of us, anyway. So, on that note, I love you all, and you will be seeing more of me now because we have gone through this shift, and now we're into this different phase of things. So, excuse my appearance, but I wanted to come on. Even though this is a day that I was going to because I heard that news and I wanted to read on it for you guys. So anyway, take care of yourself, you guys. And I will see you all soonish. Take care. Take care. Take care. And know that I do love you. So, and don't forget to, breathe in that healing if you want it. Stay strong. Stay positive. We've got this. All right. Until next time. Take care.